Hello, Internet. Heard of the show? It's a little popular. It's called Stranger Things, and I'm gonna make a cake of it today. So let's get started. For this cake, I went with 2 types of gluten-free, dairy-free chocolate cake and dairy-free chocolate buttercream. I covered it with vanilla satin ice fondant and trimmed off the excess. I'm painting the top black because I'm going to have black vines coming off around the Demogorgon. I think Demogorgons look pretty cool. Who's your favorite character from Stranger Things? Let me know in the comments below. I don't really have a favorite. I'm making the Demogorgon out of dairy-free modeling chocolate. This is actually my first time really working with modeling chocolate, and I really like how modeling chocolate works a lot like clay. Also, I had to put an armature in the middle of the Demogorgon to help support it. And that was also a very new technique for me. You'll see how that worked out for me later. The Demogorgon has such a unique character design with his petal head and body design. Sculpting out all the details was a lot of fun and really challenging. I want to have been able to do as well with fondant. For the armature, I have a large dowel running through the center, and then I use floral wire wrapped in foil tape to make the wires fit safe. I use these wrapped wires for his arms as well as his petals. One thing I learned is that I should have attached the wires to the dowel because the modeling chocolate is much heavier than I expected. Adding on some of the texture. Here I'm adding the layers with an elbow marker, and I'll go back over it with paint to make them bolder. And I added the veins to help hold the Demogorgon in place. Now I call this cake my successful failure, and this is why. You might notice that the cake has developed wrinkles on the left side. That is because I didn't structure the cake properly to handle the weight of the modeling chocolate, and the Demogorgon is slowly crumbling the cake. Eventually you'll see I switched out the real cake for dummy cake to finish the design. Now I've started my favorite part, which is painting. It took a few coats to get the right shade blended out. I really like how the colors bring him all together. You might have noticed that the arms are having some trouble. As I mentioned before, that's because I should have attached the wires to the center dowel. Since I didn't, gravity from the modeling chocolate's weight is pulling them loose. It's a learning experience. At this point, I've swapped out the cake for the dummy cake, and I made Christmas lights out of ice mold. I lightly heated them up with a kitchen torch to clear them up so they look like glass. And I'm hand painting them. Once painted, I stuck them on the fondant with water. I'm adding the Demogorgon back onto the cake and replacing the black fondant vines around him. His arm suffered a little bit more in the move, so I've had to touch up the damage. And here it is. In spite of the setback, I'm really proud of how the figure turned out. This was a great challenge and I learned quite a bit from it. My neighbors enjoyed this project as well because I took them slices of the fallen cake. It was sad looking, but it tasted great. How do you think I did? If you have a cake challenge for me, leave them in the comments below. I just might try it. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe as it really helps out my channel. And thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye!